Hi guys, my name's COD Gaming. This is the first YouTube video. Bringing you today footage from Ghosts. It's the first time I've played in a while. I hope you enjoy. I'm mainly here today to talk about Advanced Warfare, new multiplayer trailer release, and the conference, and I'll try and drop in a bit of Destiny later on because I'm really looking forward to Destiny when that comes out. With the Call of Duty multiplayer trailer, I hope people got to watch that. It was a really good trailer. Showed what the gameplay is going to be like on multiplayer. It's really fast paced, looks pretty fun, and it looks like those exosuits really are going to advance how the game's played. With the conference, they went into a lot of detail on those exosuits and the three main things they do. One's called Exo Boost Jump, which basically allows you to jump higher and for longer. So you basically can jump high and then kind of hoverish in the air, and you can shoot down if you want to, or you can jump onto a very high obstacle out of the way. Completely changes the way you play. Looks very good. Very similar to kind of like Halo and Destiny, if anyone played the beta or the alpha, but slightly quicker than that really. But it does look pretty good. The other one was the Exo Boost Dodge, which looks like you can basically, you've got a dash and a slide. Dash, you can go side to side, and you've got a slide where you can slide forward. You can actually use the dodge and the jump together, so you can jump in the air and you can dodge side to side while you're in the air to avoid any kind of gunfire. Which is pretty helpful, I think, so you jump and then you're going to get targeted a lot, so with that dodge I think it's going to help. The other one is the Boost Slam, which is the air to ground melee attack, which does look pretty cool, and I'm not going to lie, I'm really looking forward to trying that out. I just want to see if that would actually, how hard it is to work on or execute, or if it's really easy. But I'm really looking forward to using that. The other thing is the Exo abilities. They're all run on the battery life. It's a set battery life, I don't know how long that is, but on the actual Exo suit, the three main things are hover, cloak and shield. Hover is self-explanatory, obviously as you jump. The hover's there just to keep you there for longer. The cloak is pretty much invisibility, so on Ghosts you've got like the Predator perk, it's pretty much like that. But I don't know if it'd be annoying or not, though, if people are just shooting at you randomly and you can't see them, get on your nerves or not, but have to wait and find out. Obviously, if you're the person invisible, it might be quite good fun, so I'm looking at trying that one out and see what that one's like. The other one is Shield, which is pretty much like a riot shield. By the looks of it, don't have to do anything more than a riot shield, but we'll find that one out. But they're all run on the battery life. There is also a perk to increase the battery life, so if people are worried about the battery life, you can get a perk to actually increase the battery life. I don't know how long for, but we'll find that one out when the game comes out. The other thing I'm really excited for is they bring back score streaks. Really am looking forward to that coming back, kind of like in Black Ops 2. I prefer the score streaks when you play as a team. Sometimes you don't always go for kills, you go for the objectives and you just get the points. So this way you actually still earn those streaks by getting the points. You can get 3 per class, and you can actually not have any in your class if you don't want to. You can actually get rid of them all and basically use the points for other things within the class. In the class in Advanced Warfare, you actually get 13 points to use. They call it Pick 13, which is the most points you've had to date so far. So it gives you the most customised options in a Call of Duty to date, which I think is really exciting and really good. I like the customisation. I like being able to do it the way I want to do it. So I really like that. The co-op score streaks as well have been introduced, which is really cool. So basically, if your mate has got like a chopper where you can shoot down, and you can go and join him basically, and there's both of you then shooting down together, different angles and everything else, so basically working together. And obviously if you people then who don't really get the high kill streaks can still get a chance to try them out, which I think is really cool. It's a really good idea. From Sledgehammer, I really do like that. And then the other one is the customised score streak, which is very interesting. It's basically like you take a normal turret and you can actually basically add extra customised options to it by spending more coins on there. Kind of like you can turn it into a rocket turret, which does sound pretty cool, but I like to play around with the others and see what kind of customised options you can get on the rest of them. But it does sound pretty cool, and hopefully that'll be fun to play with, and then see what kind of customisations and options you can get with that. So again, that's a very good idea. I do like that. The other thing they're introducing is what's called supply drops. They say the more you play, basically the more you receive. So I think throughout the game, by looks at throughout the game, the more you play points, I don't know how you earn them, but basically you get dropped these supply drops during the game, and they're basically weapon loots and character gear. So the weapon loots will basically have customised weapons in them. There'll be rare weapons, all that kind of stuff, so it's pretty cool. And then you got the customised gear, which is like your headgear, body armour, all that kind of stuff. They've actually brought out a new range of air weapons called energy weapons. And they're talking about an LMG kind of style heavy weapon, basically like that kind of style, but without the reloading. So it'd be interesting to try that out and see what that's like, because that's always the thing with the LMGs. Are very, some of them are really good to use, but the reloading just takes a long time. So it'd be interesting to try that out. You can also now sprint and slide while firing, which I hope that does sound the way it actually works, but if that's the case, then that'd be really cool. Something I've been waiting for a while. Something I do really like that they've added is something called a virtual fire range, so you can actually try and test out new weapons, sights, and all attachments and stuff before you actually purchase them, by the looks of it, which is, I think, is a really good idea as well. And attached to that is actually a virtual lobby, so you can actually see your character and loadouts, and you can see your friends' characters and loadouts. And I think people you're playing against as well, so you can see their characters, what they're like, what their loadouts are, so you know who you're playing against or what you're playing against, which I think is all really good as well. Again, with the crate and operator that they've got, you can basically customise anything by the looks of it on your character. So from your head all the way down to your toes, pretty much, you can customise pretty much anything to your own style and taste, which I think is again really good, because a lot of people like basically customise. A lot of people like to do their own things with their own characters, so I think that's a really good idea. I think that people are really going to like that. The game mode's pretty similar. All the standard ones are still there. They're bringing back Hardpoint, which is good, because I did like Hardpoint. I think it's a really good game mode. Also, they've got one called Uplink, which lets control the satellite. I'm not fully sure how that works. Maybe we'll see more of that in the future. But that could be quite an interesting new game mode. The 4 new maps they announced. One's called Biolab, which is obviously in a biolab. It's a close quarter map. The other one's called Riot, which is in a prison. Medium map, by the looks of it. Looks like there's a lot of things. You've got the outside, and then you've got the inside, but they mainly showed the outside, so again, not sure if I can see more on the maps later. One called Ascend, which is in a space terminal, which is a medium map, and the other one's called Defender, which is a medium map, and actually has a tidal wave that comes through it, and does announce when it does, basically jump out of its way, otherwise it kills you. And it changes kind of the mode of the map, and you'll get up high and the other way. A bit strange, but see how that works. Yeah, that's pretty much mainly it on Call of Duty. The other thing is Clan Wars, but they're going to reveal more info on that later. And the other bit is that if you actually pre-ordered already, if you haven't, get pre-order announced in case. But I don't know if it's Xbox only, but they didn't say it was going to be Xbox only. Hope not, 'cause I'm on PlayStation. But they're actually basically releasing what you call a Day Zero edition. So you actually get it 24 hours earlier than the actual release date, and it's pretty damn cool. So you can basically get it a whole day earlier. And with the Day Zero edition, you basically get a couple of extra weapons, advanced arsenal, and you get double XP for the whole day. So it's pretty cool. You can rank up a lot quicker. But yeah, hopefully that's just not because of Xbox. Hopefully that is the PlayStation. If anyone can confirm that, please comment below and let me know. But apart from that, that's mainly it for Advanced Warfare. I am really looking forward to that game. I wasn't sure on it at first, but now I've seen that trailer and that conference, I really am looking forward to that. It does look really good. And hopefully those new perks and new accessories will really add to it. And I don't know, obviously we've got onto Destiny now. I don't know, just a quick minute or so of Destiny. I don't know if anyone got to play the beta or the alpha in Destiny. Destiny's released on the 9th of September, so I can't wait for that to come out. I really did enjoy the alpha when the beta was out. I fully loved the beta. me and my mate G Money Killer, who's another YouTuber, who's constantly playing it. My main videos will probably be Destiny when that comes out, to be honest. I will cover Call of Duty as well when that's out, the Advanced Warfare. I won't do anything on Ghosts, but when Advanced Warfare's out I will cover that. But it mainly will be Destiny. I really was loving the Destiny beta and the alpha. I mainly preferred the Warlock class myself, but all the abilities and perks and everything, really loved it. Weapons, the way it played, just everything, the different modes you can do, so you can free roaming and all the multiplayer stuff, really loved it. So really am looking forward to the Destiny coming out. If anyone's got any comments about Destiny or Call of Duty, please comment below. Other than that, please like this video and please subscribe. And if you want any other videos or anything special in the future, please let me know. If anything particular on Call of Duty or Destiny as well, please let me know in the comment below. But other than that, I'm COD 170. Please like, comment, subscribe.